Hello. Now we will solve this question. Figure shows front view and top view of an object. Draw isometric view. So front view, top view is shown, and O point origin point is on left side of diagram. So first we will draw this horizontal line, mark a point and take 30-degree angle on both sides. This is x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. Inclined x and y axis are inclined at 30 degree to this horizontal line, and this point is origin point. Now in question it is given that O point on left side of diagram. It means that we have to draw front view on this plane, right? O point is on left side. It means that we have to draw front view on right side of z axis. This is plane for front view, and the top view will be like this. So this is plane for top view. So in front view we will get vertical line as z-axis, horizontal and as y-axis. So in front view vertical line is a z and horizontal as y. And in top view, if suppose the direction of front view is along this direction, and then we are looking at for top view, the direction will be top of this front view direction, means this direction, right? So by looking at this direction, this axis will be, that is x-axis will be vertical line and y-axis will be horizontal line. X will be vertical, y will be horizontal. So for top view, x will be vertical and y will be horizontal. Now we will calculate the maximum dimensions of length, width and height. Length, width and height. Z means height. So maximum length is, maximum dimension in x direction is 28 plus 34, 62. Length is 62. Maximum dimension along y direction is 40 plus 80, 120. And maximum dimension along h, that is z axis, is 65 plus 25, that is 70 and 90, right? Height is 90. So now we will draw a rectangular box of 62 by 120 by 90. Length is 62. So along x-axis we will take 6.2 centimeter, 62 mm. Along z-axis we will take 90 mm. And along y-axis W is 120. This 90 height is given to this point. Then connect these 2 points. This is upper surface, connect this point, draw parallel line to this line, from this point up to this line. So this box is this rectangular box is a rectangular box of maximum dimensions. Now see, in front view, from point O along y direction, this is a regular line of 120 mm. So we can draw this line as dark, and at 35 height, that is at z equal to 35, there is a line, then again semicircle, and again line, right? Above semicircle there is again regular line. It means that in top view this is a semicircle, this is again semicircle, right? And this is a plane, this is a plane. So this side, and these all are in a one plane, one single plane at height of 35. We can say from this diagram. Okay, so first we will draw front view of this shape. Okay, so we will take 35 height from O, 1 2 3 and 3.5. Then this distance is 40 and radius is 20. It means that this total distance is 40 and this distance is 20. So the remaining distance is 20. So from this point we will draw 2 centimeter line parallel to y. Then we will not draw this line, that is of 40 diameter. Okay, so from this point we will 1 2 3 and 4. From this point we will draw again a line, this line. Now here it is a semicircle of radius 20, that is diameter 40. So from this point we want semicircle, so for that we have to draw rhombus of 40 by 40. So from this point we will take parallel to z axis. From this point we will take upward 2 centimeter and downward 2 centimeter point. Draw faint line. Also from this point we will take 2 centimeter upward, 2 centimeter downward, and this rhombus is used to draw whole circle, but we only want a semicircle. Now in this rhombus, this is a major angle, this is midpoint of opposite side. This is midpoint of this side. Just draw parallel line. Here it is opposite side midpoint. Now to this point, this is opposite side midpoint. Now draw this line connecting these 2 points, and to this point of major angle, this is opposite side midpoint. Now so this is a rhombus and intersecting lines. We will get 4 points. From this center point we will draw this quarter circle. Now we need a semicircle on downward side. Semicircle on downward side. So from this point Then along x-axis, this is 20 distance, right? So along x-axis we will take 20 distance from this point. Again from this point 20 distance along x-axis. This point, this line is actually 28 mm. Now from this point we will draw a line parallel to this line, a faint line, and on this line we will draw a rhombus which is on this plane. So we will take projection of this point on this back line, projection of this line here. Now to draw a semicircle downward, we need this point, these 3 points, and 4th and 5th. We need these 5 points, this midpoint, this center point, this center point, and this midpoint. 3 midpoint and 2 center point. So to draw this semicircle on this plane, that is plane at a distance of x is equal to 20, we have to translate this point at x is equal to 20. So take a roller scale on x-axis, roll up to this point, take 2 cm distance from this point. So this point will be here, new point will be here, this point will be here, the center point will be here, this center point will be here, and this center point will be here. This is new center point. This is new center point. From this point and this point connect. So only this part, so this distance is 28 and this distance is 20. This is 35. So from this point we have to draw this rectangle of 50 by 30. Rectangle of 30 height, 1 2 3 30 height. So 5 centimeter from this point, 30 height from this point. So this is a rectangle of 30 by 50 and width is 34, that is length is 34. So we will take along x-axis 34 distance from this point. Now from this point we have to draw circle, semicircle of 25 radius. So from this point 2.5 above and 2.5 below. This is major angle. Now we have to draw a semicircle here. So first we will, in these rhombus we will mark midpoint of all four sides. Then this is major angle. So from this point we'll draw opposite side midpoint. We join opposite side midpoint with this point, and from this point opposite side midpoint. This is opposite side midpoint. Now we will draw a rhombus. We will draw semicircle, upper semicircle. Now we need these midpoints to shift by 34 mm along x-axis, and these two center points. So this center point is translated here by 3.4 centimeter. This center point translated here, this midpoint, and this midpoint here, this midpoint here. Then we will draw common tangent to these both circle. Then this is a fillet part. This triangular is fillet part. So we will join this point with this circle. And at 10 mm distance, this fillet has a 10 mm width. So again at 10 mm distance there is again one inclined line. But to draw this inclined line, first we will translate this part of quarter circle at distance equal to 34 minus 10, that is at 24 mm distance. So to translate this arc, we will take 1, 2 and 3 point at 24 mm distance. 1, 2, 24 here, 24 here. To 24 here. So this arc is parallel to this arc, right? These three arcs are parallel to each other. Now we will take 10 mm distance here. This fillet has a 10 mm width, so we have taken 10 mm distance, and from this point up to this new arc we will draw tangent. Now from this point we will draw a vertical line to this base, and we'll connect this point and this point. So this is a triangular shape. Now we will only dark this part which is visible to us. Now I will remove these points, remove this marking. Now finally we will draw circle here. So for that we will mark a center point of this rhombus. This is center point, which is intersection of two lines, these two lines. So the radius of this circle is 10, diameter is 20. So from this center point we will take 10 mm on both sides of this line. And we will draw concentric rhombus passing through these points. So from this point 10 mm above and 10 mm below, or just draw a faint line from these points parallel to sides of outward rhombus. So this is a inner rhombus. Now from this point draw line, connect this point, corner point and opposite side midpoint, corner point and opposite side midpoint. This corner point and this is opposite side midpoint. This is final diagram. So this is a final diagram.